some of these expiration dates, I wasn't fast enough. Like, it would expire in 2 years and I'd only be done half of the product, and I'd realize like how wasteful all of this was. And hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobras Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video is going to be talking about how I overcame my makeup addiction. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. So for anybody who's new, you guys might not have known, but I was super into makeup. I grew up a millennial. I grew up in the beauty guru era. There was always the next hottest thing that you could like buy. So for me, I've always had like a deep sense of love for makeup. But in recent years, especially during the pandemic, during 2020, I kind of realized that my obsession with makeup was damaging me. So I decided to go on a low buy, and then I decided to do a no buy, and my no buy went really well. It ended up becoming a 2-year no buy just because working on the underlying paradigms has helped a lot. And so today I'm going to be talking about 2 reasons as to why or how my makeup addiction, how I overcame it. And then I'm also going to be talking about 6 things that have really helped along in my, I guess, makeup journey. So if that sounds good to you, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's talk about the why. Okay, so number 1. Didn't feel pretty enough. So I think one of the core reasons why I was like super obsessed with makeup was because I had gotten a little bit of a taste of what pretty privilege felt like. So I felt like if I bought more makeup, I was gonna make myself more beautiful and I guess better my station in life. The thing was that at the core of it though, as I kept buying more makeup, it just kept fueling the feeling of like, well, I'm really not that pretty. Like, look how much makeup I need to buy. And that's a lot of like deep-rooted stuff. I did do a lot of soul searching and journaling and self-reflection to come to these kind of conclusions. But I think that the reason that I bought so much makeup was just because like I just didn't feel good in my own skin. I just didn't feel like I was pretty without it, which is just not true. And I will be talking more about that in the reasons. Okay, so the second reason why I had a makeup addiction was because like I didn't allow myself to buy clothes and I didn't allow myself to eat yummy foods. My makeup addiction was going hand in hand with during a time in my life that was very dark. I had a lot of student loans to pay off, so I didn't have any money to buy clothes. And if I wanted to buy clothes, I would tell myself like, no, don't buy that. Just buy makeup. It's cheaper. Like maybe if a shirt costs like $30 or something, I would tell myself, well, you can just buy a lipstick for like $12.99. And so I really felt like I really couldn't have clothes. So I would compensate and just buy makeup. The other thing is that like I lived in the dorm room. I had a very tiny little closet and a luggage. I didn't have space to buy clothes, but makeup could fit on my vanity. So I could buy lots of makeup and it'd be okay. I could always take it with me. So that was the other thing. And also I was on a weight loss journey, a very extreme weight loss journey. I didn't let myself buy yummy foods. So I would tell myself like, if you don't eat that slice of cake, I'll let you treat yourself to some makeup. And so I would encourage or reward my weight loss journey with not with food, but with makeup. So makeup had become kind of like I associated with like positive feelings of like validation, and hard work gets rewarded with makeup. So I didn't have a very healthy relationship with makeup. So let us talk to 6 things that I want to talk about that have really helped overcome my makeup addiction. So the first one is having discovered the clean girl aesthetic. So as I've mentioned, I am a millennial and I grew up in the beauty guru era, and the thick makeup look was, I guess, the look that has been propagated for the past 10 years. The clean girl aesthetic is that you can be pretty with like no makeup or minimal makeup really freed me, because up until that point, like I didn't think, like there were only 2 modes, either barefaced or like cake face. Like there was no in between. But the clean girl aesthetic has really helped me a lot with like a little bit of like foundation and a mascara, and like I guess training myself to see my normal face as beautiful. That has been very healthy, because for me that it's like training wheels. I really couldn't stand to look at my bare face. I really only knew the 2 modes. So I definitely give a lot of credit to the clean girl aesthetic to kind of have been like that middle ground to like wean me off a cake face, but not feel so bad like bare face, but to kind of like learn to love my face. Oh my gosh, guys. So a quick little mention from today's gifted piece. This isn't sponsored, but Merit has kindly sent me some pieces that I wanted to share with you guys. So I already unboxed it because I was like super excited to try it. This came in last night. Oh my gosh, so pretty. The box is black now. The box actually used to be blue, so that is really cool. and I'm just going to show you guys the 2 pieces that they have kindly gifted me. I think it's actually really cool. I think somebody who works at Merit watches my videos. If you are that person, comment down below. I don't know if that's like breaching of privacy, but I mentioned in one of my most recent vlogs, I was like, hey Merit, if you guys are watching, send me some pieces. Can you believe it's been 2 years? So yeah, Merit, if you're watching this, I would love for you guys to send me more pieces so I can give my Cobras a discount code. I think that would be awesome. Like, let's all win here. The next day, I got an email from Merit saying, would you like to try out some pieces? And I was like, I think somebody at Merit watches my videos. But yeah, I am so grateful and so happy, and I want to share that with you guys because Merit is actually one of my favorite makeup brands. You guys know that I don't buy makeup anymore because of my makeup rehab and my makeup reduction journey. So it is just so nice to try out some pieces. Like, moving forward, honestly guys, the only type of makeup I'm ever going to buy myself in terms of like replenishing is probably just going to be Merit, just because the quality is amazing, the ingredients are amazing, they are minimalistic, and they are what I wanted when I lived in China but didn't have access to. Like, they are clean, they're vegan, they're cruelty free. Like, what more do you want from a brand? So yeah, thank you so much to Merit for gifting these 2 pieces. I have a discount code which I'm going to comment down below in the comment section and also in the descriptor box, which you guys can use. Okay, so I have 2 pieces that I'm going to be showing you guys. Let us go in order. So the first piece that we have is the shade Stick from Merit. This is the tinted oil and in the colorway Bel Air. So I'd actually seen that She's French has this, and originally when I was ordering or asking for the 2 pieces, I was like, should I get a lipstick? Because I kind of like lipsticks. But I saw that she had 2 of these and I was like, is it really that good? Because I actually do have this, but in the different, I have it in the number 1 Au Naturel, which I'll show you guys. So this is the one that I had first gotten when in the first PR package that I got from Merit. I asked for the Au Naturel in the number 1 because I figured, I don't know, like a nice pretty lip gloss would be really nice. So let me swatch that for you guys. So it's like a very beautiful ashy pink colorway. But I don't know, I wasn't too crazy about it, so I wasn't sure how I felt about picking up the topper. But the fact that She's French had 2 of them, I was like, you know what? It must be really good. She's got really good taste. So I went and ordered it. I get it now. They are actually, I don't know, they are like a different formulation. This has like less of a gloss and more of like a minimalistic type of, I guess, shine, versus this is more of a true sticky gloss, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. I mean, like, I really like it now because I'm into the clean girl aesthetic. I prefer a gloss over a lipstick, but this topper is gorgeous. It has like a slight gold sheen to it, and I'm going to put that on right now so you guys can see. I already tried it on yesterday, but my God, I now understand. Has a different smell too. This has like a slightly plastic smell. This does not. This has like a oil feeling versus the other one had like a sticky feeling. This is so pretty. I highly recommend this. Out of all of the shades, I highly recommend the Bel Air over any of the color shades. It says a wash of sheer color rich with rosehip and grapeseed oils for healthy, never sticky lips. If you are into the clean girl aesthetic or the minimalistic look, this is the perfect gloss. Like, I get it now why She's French has 2 of them. Jenna, you got it. I will definitely be picking up another one. This is just so freaking amazing. Not to mention how pretty is the bottle. The bottle is so freaking pretty. The gold on gold with the gloss. Oh my gosh, that's going right there beside my YSL pieces. Okay, and I'm going to be showing you guys the next piece that I got. So this is another of the highlighting balms. So this is so freaking pretty. I already got sent their previous series. I asked for the Cava because the Cava is usually for people who have very pale skin, if you're blonde and you don't tan, or if you have like alabaster skin with red hair. So this one is also the Day Glow in the highlighting balm, but I picked up the new colorway. So this is Citrine. So Citrine is the latest shade, and this is in the gold shade. The other 2 shades is Cava is like a white sheen or like a true sheen, like a gloss. Then the second shade that they have, I forgot the name, but it's a rose gold champagne colorway. And the latest shade that they have is the Citrine. I debated between getting the rose gold or getting the Citrine, but I thought about it because I am a cool tone. I thought gold might be a little bit more complimentary. I thought the rose gold might be a little bit too warm for my tone. So let me show you guys what the Citrine looks like. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's like fresh. You guys are gonna see in my Cava, it's like completely used up. I use the Cava like every single day. So I'm actually gonna compare the two so you guys can see. So I'm actually really glad that I do have a lot of Merit pieces, so I'm able to show you guys that comparison. So let me get you the Cava. So this is actually gonna look really nice. So currently the foundation that I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing Merit in linen in their minimalistic stick, so that you can see how all of these products pair together, because I think that kind of matters, right? Like how this will go on also kind of depends on what you're wearing underneath. So I'm going to be doing a comparison. So wow, you can feel the weight. My Cava is like completely empty. So I'm going to be doing Cava on this side, and I'm going to be doing Citrine. I always want to say that with a French name. Merit is not even French. Citrine. So we're going to be doing Citrine on this side and Cava on this side, so you guys can see. So Cava, you can see how completely flat. Let me show you guys. Do you see how much product like I've used up? I love the Merit highlighting sticks. The Merit highlighting sticks is like that true sheen, like that gloss look that like I used to really like wearing highlighters before. The highlighters have like a high beam, which is like the millennial way of doing makeup. I think Merit does a beautiful way of doing like the Gen Z clean girl aesthetic look. So yeah, let me show you guys what Cava looks like on this side. So you guys can see that there is no pearl, there's no shimmer to this. It's just like a gloss, like a very like natural sheen. And then I'm going to show you guys on the other side. So this is what it looks like. Very, very clear. You cannot tell that this is a highlighter. It is really like a highlighter balm. Okay, and let's put Citrine on the other side. Wow, there's so much product, guys. I don't have natural light on right now because it is nighttime, so we're just gonna have to go with how the camera looks. So that is what Cava looks like, very sheen gloss. It's very pretty, like the gold sheen. Okay, let me hold up a mirror, I think that might help. Huh, interesting. The gold is actually a lot more muted, and I think you can actually see that here, versus the Cava is a lot more brighter. You can see the Cava a lot more actually, which is something that surprised me. I actually thought the Cava was going to be a lot lighter. Cava is actually a stronger beam. Oh my gosh, that is really nice. I've been really vibing with the no makeup look, so I actually love that the Citrine is like a lighter shade. That is really pretty. If you want a stronger beam, I actually recommend Cava. If you want a more muted gold tone, I would probably recommend Citrine. If you're worried about how the shade is, like is it too yellow? It's actually not very yellow, to be honest. It actually has a very natural glow. I think it's very pretty. So if you want something a bit more muted, I definitely say check out the Citrine. Very interesting. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much to Merit for sending these pieces out. I really, really appreciate it. I love Merit. Throughout the years, I've just become a Merit fan. Honestly, like I hadn't heard of Merit till they first sent me their pieces, but now I am like the biggest Merit fan. I love this minimalistic beauty. The aesthetic and the makeup is just freaking amazing. Thank you so much to Merit. I have nothing but great things to say about the product. You guys are doing an amazing work. So yeah, let's get on with the video. The second thing is, what also helped a lot with my makeup addiction was that I did recovery, and I needed that to like help my relationship with working out. But then for the past 4 years during my recovery, I have not worked out, and during that time I became super makeup obsessive. Like I was like, I can't work out, but like at least I can do my makeup. I don't know, it was all very weird. But recently something that has really helped me a lot is like doing like little mini runs. I go for a mini run now, and so I don't feel so obsessive with makeup, because I feel like makeup's not the only thing that I use to kind of like de-stress and just like relieve like tension. I feel like I can go for a run, and I find like that is very good for my mental health and my physical well-being. So that sometimes like I finish a run and like I don't feel like putting on makeup, and so since I'm not wearing makeup as often, I don't feel that like really strong need to have to go out and like buy more makeup, because I just don't really have that relationship with makeup anymore. I feel like I can go for a run. The third thing is that I did project panning for 4 years, trying to use up my large, I'm still a minimalist, it was not that large, but using up my products. I think at most, I had 12 lipsticks, And I just realized it takes a really long time to use up makeup. Project Pan really showed to me how long it really does take to pan and finish up a product. And some of these expiration dates, I wasn't fast enough. Like, it would expire in 2 years and I'd only be done half of the product. And I'd realize like how wasteful all of this was. And with that, it kind of helped reveal to me that like I shouldn't be buying that much makeup. These are still consumable goods. I cannot finish all of these under the expiration date. So now I really only just buy what I need. If something has finished, then I replenish it. And like, that's it. And I have like such a healthier relationship with my makeup. The fourth thing is I have come to love my own face. As I mentioned previously, I really didn't like to see my own face. Like, I think I was dealing with a lot of self-esteem issues in the past. I never really felt very pretty. But recently, since my like pretty privilege videos have done very well, it's for, you know, like the first time in my life, I'm just like, actually, like, I'm pretty and I don't need to slap on a lot of makeup. And I think that's something that's helped me a lot because of the clean girl aesthetic, is that like, pretty girls don't have to wear that much makeup. I know that sounds very arrogant and it sounds very like, but for me personally, in my own personal journey, that is something that has really healed me a lot in like terms of like loving my own face, is that like, if I think I'm pretty, then I don't have to buy that much makeup. And that has really helped me a lot in my own journey. I'm not saying this to sit here and brag and be like, I'm so pretty. Beauty is relative. I'm sure some people might not think I'm that pretty, and that's not what I'm trying to bring to the table. I'm just bringing to the table that like, for me personally, I was like, I could like finally love myself, and that to me was a really big milestone, and that had really helped a lot with curating or like culling my obsession with like buying more makeup. The fifth thing is I developed other hobbies. I think before, when I was a minimalist, I didn't really let myself have a lot of hobbies because I felt like that was not me being a good minimalist. So I became very obsessed with the only hobbies I let myself have. So my makeup addiction was because like I didn't have a well-balanced, rounded life. I couldn't have other things, couldn't eat anything, couldn't buy anything. So I became very obsessed with watching YouTube videos, swatching, makeup reviews, going to makeup stores, and it just spiraled out of control, and it was just not healthy. But now that I have other healthy hobbies, like I work out, I video edit, I watch other content. Honestly, I don't watch beauty videos anymore. Like I just don't have that relationship with it anymore. I just feel like it's not as interesting as it used to be. Like, I was pretty obsessed. Now I feel like if I'll watch one, great, but honestly, I have not watched a beauty video tutorial review, I think like in like over 2 years, because I have other fun things I'd rather do. And number 6, when I did these no buys and these low buys, I also would tally up how much money I saved, and I realized that I could actually use that money to just have a better quality of life. I'm not saying like I spent a lot of money. I think I tallied it up. I think over the 2 years, I ended up saving about $2,000 that I didn't spend on makeup, and I was able to use it for other things. And that better quality of life has really served me because I've been able to eat better, buy better clothing, maybe not work as hard, just because like I'm not that like obsessed with like having to buy makeup. But more so than anything, like, you know, like money aside, quality of life, it's just really nice to feel like makeup is no longer like a necessity. Like, I actually used to have a category in my budget where like my makeup budget, it's like I don't have that anymore. Like, if I need to replenish something, I'll buy it, and like that's it. I think in the year, I don't think I spend more than like $50 a year. Like, maybe between like mascara, I actually barely spend any money on makeup. Also because of like my channel performing well, I do get sent makeup for free. That has also helped my relationship, I guess. It's a combination of things, but it is really nice to not feel like makeup is like an obligation. It's a financial necessity. I just feel like I can allocate that money for other things, and it's been very freeing. And that's something I just kind of want to disclaimer. This video is not saying that like I don't wear makeup and makeup is the devil. That's not the case at all. I still do love makeup. I just have a healthy relationship with it. I do wear makeup some days, maybe not all days, and I no longer have to project pan because I don't have a large makeup collection. My makeup fits in a bag, so I don't have to pan anymore, and like I can enjoy my pieces, and it's just such a healthy state of affairs. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.